Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to day 2 of my embellishment making for my Merry Mail. Today is Rosettes. I kind of alluded to it yesterday, and I know yesterday's video was long, so I'm going to try and keep this one a little bit shorter today for you guys. Rosettes is something that I almost always have on hand. So this used to be full probably about 6 to 8 months ago. These were not in here. These here. These are all of my doilies in kind of like rainbow order here. These I've had for a while. These are all mostly from AliExpress, and then there's some Martha Stewart ones back here that I picked up at Michael's when they were on clearance. These are some of the ones that I have in here that I keep year round. And then a couple of these that I pulled for the collection from in here were in my stash, and I just put a little a centerpiece on to go with the collection that it belongs to. So I like to keep this stocked so I have them on hand. I have a couple different kinds of rosettes in here. You know, I have paper rosettes that you make with a die. This, I think I bought at Hobby Lobby. This one was gifted to me. So if I have them plain like this or slightly embellished, I'll put them in here. These were gifted to me. These are so pretty with the sequins around them. So I'd like to use these. These I made and then cut out with a die, or used a die punch to make them perfectly round. So I really like those. My stash has depleted quite a bit of these, but that's how I got them so round like that. And then I love these as well. These are all little hearts that I ran through my die cut machine. So I just made a crepe paper rosette like this. I did not cut anything off of it. It was the full length of the crepe paper, so like 2 inches, I think, and then ran it through my die cut machine. And this is how they turn out. I absolutely love these for layering and embellishing. And I'm down to just a few colors left. So this is something, you know, probably between the new year and before spring crafting really starts, even maybe before Valentine's Day, I'd like to replenish my rosette collection here. So I have a few orange ones left in here that I didn't use at Halloween. And I think you'll see my preference for making rosettes is sewing them. I do 3 layers. I do about 18 inches for each rosette. The smaller ones, I do a little bit smaller, like these tiny little ones. I do more, maybe 12, 13 inches. This size rosette is a good 18 inches. And then my larger ones, I go between maybe 20 and 21 inches long. And like I said, I triple layer it. So it's 3 lengths of 18 to 24 inches. And then for this size rosette, I cut a quarter of it off, a quarter to a third of it off. So let me get a piece of crepe paper for you so I can explain that. I'm sure you all have made crepe paper rosettes before. If you have not, I didn't want this to be a tutorial on that just because there's so many YouTube videos out there already, and I think I actually have some on my channel. So this is a regular width of crepe paper. So for these largest ones like this, I use the full width. For this medium size like this, and you can tell the difference between the two, like that, I cut probably that much off. So I would say between a quarter and a third. So it's about that. That's about an inch and a quarter, between an inch and a quarter and an inch and a half. And for these small ones like this, these are a half. So I fold it in half. And then you can create 2 rosettes out of 1 piece. The ones where I do like a quarter of it like that, I do just end up throwing that piece away. And these tiny, tiny ones I had in my stash, I'm not sure what I used for this or how little this one is, but it's really tiny. So those are the sizes. I did it by collection again. I kind of have it broken out here already. Just put these back and out of the way, and I can show you what I have. So the first set here is going to be my Busy Sidewalks and Mistletoe, Mittens and Mistletoe. So the colors I chose for this were pink, red, a dark green, a lime green, and that's it. So then I have just various sizes here, and you can see that they all coordinate. My greens aren't perfect, but I think it coordinates well enough. You know, I haven't been to a place that sells a ton of crepe paper. I was thinking Party City. If you guys have been there, if they have a ton of different colors, can you let me know? Otherwise, Hobby Lobby is limited. Walmart's limited in color. So I just used what I had that was closest to it. So I think between all of these rosettes that I made, so let me back up a second. I worked on these rosettes over like 2 nights and maybe an afternoon. My daughter and I binge watched Wednesday. And while we were watching that, I was just sewing these. So I finished all of these over the course of a couple days. And that's like I said, you know, when you work on your embellishments, just use the time that you have. You know, if you're just sitting there watching TV or you've got a Hallmark movie on or something, just, you know, putz with things like this. I did cut out a 1-inch circle just using a 1-inch punch. And I did that with each collection so I knew which rosettes went with which one. So I've got a 6x8 bag here today that I'm going to use. And then I also pulled out some doilies. So I think I'm going to use a doily over the top of the bag for embellishing. Not quite sure about this green, but we'll see. So for this one, I wanted to split it into 2. So I'll just make sure that I have a color, one of each color for sure in each collection. So that gives me one of each there. I'll do lime green, pink, and mini lime green. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my rosettes in, and I'm gonna put the closure on the bottom so they don't have to rip open the bag topper to take them out. So that'll just change how I kind of want it to look. So let me do a lime green one up here. I'll do the pink. I'll kind of do the red on the bottom, this green one here. And you guys, this idea of putting them in the bag like this was inspired by Nettie H Creates. I'm going to link her video down below. Her and her sister did a swap where they sent each other like kits, craft kits, and she sent rosettes like this, and it just inspired me to make this entire packaging this way. So I'll link it down below. She does incredible work. Please go check her out. So I'm going to go ahead and put my red doily on there, and I'm going to grab my stapler, and I'm just going to do one staple in the middle for now. And then I pulled a couple different things. I pulled some ephemera pieces from, this is Busy Sidewalks, and then I pulled some of the goodies that I received in my swap last year, so I thought I could maybe incorporate some of these as well. So I like that already, and I love being able to use these beautiful gifts that people sent to me. So it's a little too much. I do like the red kind of call out though. No, red on red. So I think I'll just use I'll do that and that. So I have just the paper here as my inspiration. That's just how I like to do it, just to make sure I'm capturing all the different colors I want to. All right, I promised you guys this would be shorter, and it's not getting to be any shorter. Let me just see if I have a piece of ephemera that I can add to that then as well. There we go. Super cute. You could put a ribbon through here if you wanted to. I don't have any on my desk right now to use, but otherwise I would loop something through there. Actually, let's see, I do. Let's quickly just put this on. All right, a double staple. I'll clean up my edges. Okay, there we go. So I'm happy with how this turned out. I'm gonna put you guys on fast forward and take you through maybe one or two more, and then I'll come back and show you all of them at the end. All right, packaging is all done. As you can kind of see, as I put them together, I kind of had a process. So in the bag, they all got a doily. They all had a larger kind of eye-catching thing up here in the left-hand corner with something from the collection matching across the front. So like I said, they all followed the same like pattern, so it was easy for me to put it together. So I have the two here for the Vicky Bouton collection. I've got the two here for busy days, busy sidewalks, and mittens and mistletoe. I've got the two here for feeling frosty. And then I've got the last one with this gorgeous embellishment that was already created for me for the Echo Park collection. So that is it, guys. I'm excited to wrap up day 2, and we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to go through beads tomorrow and charms. So we'll see you for day 3. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.